Carrie.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So what brings you in?
My friend Ashley actually recommended that I come see you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having some issues lately. I can't really attribute it to anything necessarily. Just being very tired, sluggish, not feeling myself, basically.
Okay. And are you looking to change your diet and see if that might help you feel better?
Well, that's Ashley said that that's how you helped her. I can't say I'm necessarily looking to either lose weight or gain weight. Like, I'm pretty good at the weight I'm at.
Right.
I just think that maybe I'm not eating the right things or exercising the right way. I don't know. Something's going on, but I think I need to change in some way.
Absolutely. You just want to feel better, so you're looking to...
Right. I haven't, over the past few months, I haven't felt energetic. I haven't felt like myself.
Okay, sure. So can you tell me, how do you normally spend your typical days?
Well, I work a lot. My job keeps me very busy, so it occupies most of my time during the week.
And what do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
Okay. So do you find that you're sitting most of the time, or?
Most of the time sitting. I spend a lot of time commuting, so I'll take the train, or sometimes I'll be in the car for an hour or so. And then once I get where I'm going, I'm kind of sitting. In my office, I'm always sitting, working on the computer, or reading. I don't get a chance to walk around a lot, that's for sure.
Okay. So could you describe to me then your typical day, from morning when you wake up until when you go to sleep at night?
Okay. Weekdays, I probably get up around 7. I'm trying to get things ready for the day, trying to take care of my dog. Rushing out of the house, usually to get the train down the street, get on the train. A lot of times I have to go all the way downtown, spend a few hours there in court, catch the train coming back, spend a lot more hours in the office, and I usually get home from work around 8, 9 o'clock. I don't live alone, but my fiance works nights, so I'm pretty much on my own for meals. And since I get home so late, I don't like to cook and clean because it's too much.
Right.
So then I'll just eat something really quick and usually go to bed around 11.
Right. So long day.
Yeah,
Very
you can say that.
So when do you find time to eat during your busy day?
I mean, I think that's part of the problem that I don't. I try and take some snacks to go, and just really every day kind of take it as it comes. A lot of times I'll be stuck in court during lunchtime or stuck in a deposition and they don't want to take lunch. So I'm just really stuck eating what I have in my bag.
Right. So on a typical day, what would you say then you would have when you first, or the first thing you eat in your typical day?
Well, when I first get up, I always have a cup of tea in the morning. And I'll have that while I'm getting ready for work. I'll take a cup of coffee with me to go and like a travel mug.
And what do you put in your coffee?
Milk, almond milk actually, and sugar. Sugar in the raw.
Okay, and how much sugar would you say?
1 teaspoon.
And how much almond milk? Do you know? Could you tell me by?
Maybe like this much almond milk, like probably like this much coffee and this much almond milk.
Okay.
Maybe like an ounce or so of almond milk.
Perfect.
And then I'll take that with me like in the car, on the train, wherever I'm going. And then I guess a few hours later, whenever I'm done with my conference, I'll have what I bring, which is usually a Kind bar or a Nature Valley bar or something like that.
And that's normally around like noon, or?
Usually around noon, yeah.
Okay, that's when you have your Kind bar or Nature Valley bar. Okay, so that would be what you're eating at work?
Right, that would probably be like, I guess you would consider it my lunch. And then I guess usually when I get back to the office, I'm a little hungry. So I'll eat that right away, work for a little bit, get hungry again, and I would like to say that I try and pack lunch, but it just doesn't happen a lot of times. So then I'm in the vending machine. I try not to eat like the really unhealthy stuff, like the candy or like the potato chips, but I'll get pretzels or maybe another Kind bar, something along those lines.
Okay, so normally pretzels or another Kind bar or something. And can you describe?
Sometimes, some days a yogurt.
Or
if I had like remembered, or like some days I'll try and like be good and like bring yogurt in my bag and I'll eat that later.
Okay, great. What kind of yogurt? Do you know?
Sometimes I'll eat a Greek, or sometimes I'll eat just the regular like Trader Joe brand with fruit in it.
Okay, great. And can you describe, if you can, the bag of pretzels? Is it like this mini bag, one of the bigger ones?
No, it's not the big bag. It's like the vending machine size, so probably like this size bag.
Okay.
I think it's probably like an 8-ounce serving.
Okay, great. All right, so that's normally, you know, what you said what you normally eat at work.
Right.
And then when's your next meal or snack?
I mean, unfortunately, really not until I get home, which is usually like 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay. And what's your typical dinner or late night meal?
Well, I'll try and stop for something that's quick and easy, which a lot of days during the week ends up being pizza, just because it's right on my way home from work. I can pick it up, I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean.
Yeah.
Or I'll make like a microwavable macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
I know it's not the best thing for you, but unfortunately, because of my schedule, that's what I'm really stuck with during the week.
And your timing. Yeah.
Well, I don't want no one to cook and then clean and put it all away before bed.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we have to wake up again in the morning. So, can you describe for me how what your mac and cheese plate normally looks like?
Well, usually I put it in a bowl, and like from like the box, if I get the box macaroni and cheese, I usually get 2 servings out of that. If I get the microwavable macaroni and cheese, the serving's probably like this big, and I'll eat like the whole thing.
Okay. And you would have 1 slice of pizza, or?
No, probably like 4, I would say, 3 to 4.
Okay. And
if I get a pizza to go, like from the regular pizzeria, it'd be like probably like 2 to 3. But if I have like a personal pizza, I'll have like probably the whole thing.
Okay. Can you describe what the slices, how big they are? Are they normal slices, or it's like small?
They're probably like this big, so maybe like 3 of these this size.
Okay. Great. So what do you find that you have setting you back? Really, your schedule, right?
Yeah, I just think it's very hard. Like a lot of times, like I said, like I'm just stuck in the middle of doing things, and I'm around people, so it's not even like I'm at my desk. Like if I was at my desk, like it might be easier for me to just bring my lunch and eat a salad. But a lot of times, like I'm in a courtroom. Like, first of all, they say there's no eating or drinking allowed, and if there was eating allowed, I'm sure they don't want you breaking out a sandwich or a salad or anything like that. You know, so that's why sometimes I'm just like sneaking a Kind bar in my bag and like nibbling on it.
Right. So when you do find that moment where you can eat, if you are eating a Kind bar, you know, on your own, what do you feel about, you know, bringing something else with you and having that readily available too, already made, easy to eat?
Okay, like what? Because I just think, you know.
How do you feel about eating a piece of fruit with your Kind bar every day?
I mean, like, I guess I could do fruit. I guess it would depend what kind and how I would get it there. Yeah, I mean, I like some fruits.
You like fruit? What kind of fruits do you like?
I really like berries, mostly strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, not blackberries. And I like apples or oranges.
So do you see that being feasible if you brought that with you every day, in addition to a bar, and then when you were able to eat that bar, also eating the fruit?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that, and I think that maybe the orange would probably be the easiest, just because that would be the least amount of work. Like an apple, I don't really like the skin.
Okay.
So then I would have to, you know, kind of eat around that, and you got your stuff with the core.
Yeah.
And berries, I guess you'd probably need utensils, because I'm not going to just sit there and eat them with my fingers.
Okay, right.
So I guess probably the orange would probably be the best way to go.
Okay, that's great. So do you think that would be something you would potentially want to eat every day with your Kind bar?
Sure. I mean, I might get sick of it after a while, but I could give it a try for a while.
Maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Eat it with your Kind bar. You know, fruit is great because it has a lot of natural sugar, so it can keep you full, and it can help you stay focused, and it can be a little bit more in addition to the Kind bar.
Okay.
A good, you know, something to
Now,
add.
if I do the berries, like, what is an appropriate serving size? Because I, like, never know. Like, should I be eating 5 strawberries? Is there, like, a number or size? Like, how many berries should I be eating?
So you can judge it by your fist. This would be about a serving, but you can really do more or less depending on how much you want.
Okay.
If you think that you can get some of the berries in with your Kind bar or whatever time you have, I think the berries would be a great alternative from the orange too. Maybe switch on and off.
Okay.
So yeah, I would just go with your fist, but you can definitely do more or less with that. I think, you know, whatever you feel like would keep you full. Okay, great. So we're saying orange and maybe berries would be something we could potentially add. Okay, great. So do you go food shopping at all?
I try and go food shopping on the weekends. I don't always get to do it, but I try and do it on Sundays.
So what if we were able to get enough fruit for you to have at least one serving? You can carry the orange with you, or just the berries, or both perhaps, every day of the week, so Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Does that seem like something that...
Yeah, I mean, I can make an effort and get that, I guess, if you think that's what I need to do.
Or 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
So let's say if you go shopping Sunday, you said?
Mm-hmm.
If you got, all the fruit for the week, and then you laid it out so you knew, okay, this is going to be for Monday, this is going to be for Tuesday, and down the line.
Okay.
Or maybe, for Monday and then skip Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
I see what you're saying, like do a little bit more planning. I think part of my problem is I'm always on the fly, and then I'm just stuck with whatever's there. So maybe I can make a little bit more of an effort to buy things ahead of time, plan, and bring it with me.
Right, absolutely. So you think Sunday would be a good day for that?
Sunday would definitely be the best way, yeah.
Okay, great. So, good. So we're saying maybe that, adding the fruit. And how do you feel about perhaps switching the dinner or, what you eat late at night, the pizza or the mac and cheese? What if we, see, this is your typical plate here, and instead of having this whole thing of mac and cheese, what if we had here mac and cheese and we had veggies here? How do you feel about having vegetables?
I mean, I like some vegetables. I guess I'll say the problem with the vegetables I find is that I just honestly don't have the time to cook them. Like the mac and cheese or the pizza is just the easiest for me, and like it's less mess and it's just quick and easy. So I guess that's really my reservation about making like a whole big meal of like vegetables inside. And I don't want to go through all that work.
So, have you ever purchased frozen veggies before?
That's a good point. I had a question about that because like I've seen them, but I was just wondering like, is there nutrition in them, or is it like kind of like they suck all the nutrition out when they put it in the bag, or like,
They're perfectly nutritious, probably just as nutritious as fresh, and they're so easy to make. You just pop them in the microwave super quick. So would that be something that...
That would definitely be something, because I've seen those, and I've just wondered, like, am I getting the same nutritional value, and is it worth it for me? Because there are certain vegetables that I might like maybe like zucchini or asparagus.
Great. Absolutely.
And I've seen them in the bag section, and you just pop it in there, steam the bag. Okay.
So what if maybe one night a week? Does this seem like something that you could do? Have half your plate veggies, half mac and cheese?
Well, half is a lot.
Half is a lot for the veggies.
I mean,
that's
like
okay.
mac and cheese.
Yeah. So what if we were able to do this and make veggies, and then maybe another piece of fruit here,
Okay.
and then half the mac and cheese?
All right. I mean, I could try it. Yeah.